Hello. Whew, I already can't speak, so this is gonna go, like, really, really well.
He did the monster mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. He did the mash. It caught on in a flash.
I, don't have a video pre-filmed for today, so I thought I would just come into my kitchen and cook dinner, I guess. So fascinating. I'm a social media genius, and you should respect me. So let's get started. I think I'm going to make meatballs with my own homemade sauce because I'm a domestic goddess.
You should respect me.
Real quick, I'm such an idiot. Okay, I just watched the footage back of me making the sauce and like doing all that sort of stuff. I totally forgot, like when you open up your blinds and you don't like pull them open. So there's the lines across my face and I look like such an idiot. I should have checked the thing before I carried on. Whatever, oh well.
Okay. I'm going to first start with the sauce. Oh, I forgot to grab a pan, so let me do that real quick. Or a pot. My neighbors just walked past my window that's right there, and I just had a moment of realization that this and me doing this could get pretty weird. So it's just gonna take a little bit of getting used to, but all of the millions of popular YouTubers out there, they all had to overcome it at some point, so this is just my moment to overcome. Start with this sauce. Oh, I forgot to get all of my herbs down. I'm all over the place. Can you tell that I wasn't actually prepared to cook dinner tonight? I have the stuff to cook, I just never want to cook food for myself. I mean, I love cooking, don't get me wrong. Like, I think cooking also can be incredibly therapeutic. I enjoy it a whole lot, but I live, well, maybe I shouldn't say that I live by myself, but too little too late. I live alone, and I just feel like doing this whole production is just, it's too much. I have a pan that I'm gonna pan fry the meatballs in. I have a pot that I'm gonna cook sauce in, and then I have another small pot that I'm gonna put noodles in. Like, it's so much mess and so much to clean up, and because I live alone, I have to clean all of it up. I don't want to do that. No way. Oops. Now, I don't know if I want to give you this full recipe for sauce because it's kind of like my own little secret. I pride myself in my ability to make spaghetti sauce from scratch, but we'll see if I want to share everything. So we do 1 can of just the finest great value tomato sauce. Fill about halfway up with water and or not even halfway, that's like probably a third of the way. I just kind of zhuzh it around like the can to get the excess out. You gotta get the most for your pennies. Literally pennies too, but anyways. I'm also gonna take just this, I have this, it's a 6-ounce can of tomato paste, again, finest around. Just like this much, I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the thing on like a medium-high heat, and I'm gonna start seasoning my stuff. So this is parsley, dried parsley, just dump as much as you want in it. Same with oregano. Just, you know, your classic seasonings. This pan has the capability of getting really, really loud, so this all might be a time lapse. I normally like to use fresh garlic. But I didn't have any on me, so I'm just going to use garlic granulated garlic powder. Always get granulated. That's like the number one thing that my mom taught me. I haven't put in basil yet, but basil is key, major key, or whatever you hip weirdos are saying. A little bit of onion powder. However, I think I might also chop up an onion to throw in here. Not entirely sure yet. Haven't made up my mind. Black pepper, classic. A couple bay leaves. Again, these are just dry. You can use fresh if you want, but your girl doesn't have time for that. Give it like a good stir. At this point, the tomato paste is still like really just that huge glob that you put in there to begin with. It hasn't like cooked down at all. So just kind of, yeah. It'll all begin to come together as it, it'll all begin to come together as it heats. So just be patient. It'll literally take no time at all. My next ingredient is a semi-secret ingredient. Not really. It's a dash of brown sugar. It enhances all of the flavors, adds just this little bit of sweetness. So good. I like to add brown sugar to basically anything that I'm eating. I mean, if you couldn't tell already. But no, honestly, it just brings out so much flavor in your food. And I don't know, you don't need a lot either. Like just a little bit goes such a long way. It's so good. Okay, now I bought this red wine a couple of weeks ago, so I'm not actually sure if it's still good. Don't watch this, Mom. Yeah, it's still good. This is just some Grenache. I don't actually know how to pronounce that. You can use any sort of like rich red wine, like a Merlot or a Cabernet, or I don't know. Google some good deep, earthy cooking wines. I'm sure the Food Network has a lot of different suggestions. And yeah, I'm just gonna do a glug in here, and that should have been good enough. I don't know if it actually was or not, so we'll see. Again, give it a little stir. Oh, I cannot wait to edit this video where I have to edit out every single time I hit this metal spoon on the metal pot. That's gonna be great. What's next? Oh, you know what? Put some olive oil in the sauce. I totally forgot about that step. So just a drizzle of olive oil into your sauce and stir that in. It's not, I guess that's not technically necessary. Really, I don't even know why I did that. It just sort of felt right. I don't know. I've turned down the heat. I actually need to turn it down just a little bit more. You really, the longer that you just sort of sit here and let your sauce do its thing, the better it's going to get. Let me grab the lid to that. I'm gonna move on to these meatballs. And I mean, honestly, I'm not exactly sure. So the package has oven instructions, but I don't want to bake them in the oven. Also, I definitely don't want to because it says cook for 30 minutes. I'm trying to eat like an hour ago. So I guess I'm just gonna like pan fry them, and then after I feel like they're cooked thoroughly, I'll throw them into the sauce. Let's have an adventure, guys. The pan start heating up. I am generally pretty impatient when it comes to cooking. I cook everything on high heat, and I demand that it all gets cooked thoroughly, even though that really makes no sense. little bit of olive oil in the pan. I actually think I put too much, but I think I think these meatballs are a lean cut of meat, so they might not produce that much fat. We shall see. Oh, I don't know why I just put that to my face. That's kind of disgusting. I'm probably gonna need to turn the heat down, especially if I expect you guys to be able to hear me. Okay, throw this away and wash your nasty hands. I'm gonna take you down from here, and I'll kind of start to pack up a little bit. I don't know how loud oh, you probably can't see me. I don't know how loud what is that? The meatballs are in the pan. They're probably like super loud, and I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, we'll cut here, and I'll see you guys back in just a couple minutes. Guys, I've made a mistake. Okay, so this one looks exceptionally bad, but yeah, so they're a little bit charred, and I think it's fine. I know I had the heat like way too high, so whatever. It's still gonna be good. I personally like a little bit of char flavor. That might be a little bit too much char flavor, but I'll make it work and I'll be happy about it. Over here we've got, look at that bubbling goodness. Are you kidding me? Yes. Ugh. Are you a modern day man or woman with a totally normal obsession with butts? Do you often cook meatballs in a pan forgetting that they're spherical and the insides will probably not cook all the way? Guess what? I've got just the new fad for you. That's right, now introducing meat butts. Cut those meatballs in half. You got little meat butts on the skillet. Nicely burnt and crispy on the outside. Totally tender and juicy on the inside. That's right, guys. I made a mistake. I like how at the beginning of this video I said, yeah, I totally love to cook. I'm actually like pretty good at it, low-key. And then I do this on camera and totally did not live up to the expectation I set for myself. Yeah, I tend to just live by what Tim Gunn always preaches, and I just make it work, you know? We'll see. I still gotta cook the pasta. I really don't even want to do that anymore, but I guess I have to eat something with these weird butt-shaped meatballs now that I've cooked them. So I think the biggest issue is remember how I said, I think I have the pan too hot. And then I was like, yeah, I'm going to turn the heat down. I turned it so far down, I actually turned it around and put it back on high. You know. So then the kitchen got pretty smoky and I had to turn the fan on, and obviously I didn't record that because you wouldn't have been able to hear anything that I'm saying, and yeah. Yeah, so apparently that's my night. At least I'll have something to eat for dinner and something to eat for lunch tomorrow at work. We'll see. It'll be good, I think. Yeah, it's gonna be good. And I absolutely love it. Oh my god. Okay, guys. We need to have a real quick moment. I always have like all of my blinds shut, all of my doors locked. Like, I don't want to see the outside world basically when I get home from work. I'd love to like watch this clip back and see my reaction. So I said earlier that my neighbors walked by. Well, they just walked by again, and holy crap. I just got so scared. Like, my neighbor's face just like popped up in my window when I turned around to talk about this stupid olive oil, and I nearly peed my pants just now. My heart like actually stopped.